Hello, this is Erin with the Joy in Pens and Paper, and I have some new ink today. I recently had a birthday and was gifted a few bottles of ink that I wanted to swatch and share with you. All three are from Birmingham Pen Company, and two of them have an eyedropper for the cap, which I really love because I do have a few eyedropper pens. But when I am thinking about doing this swatching, it makes me nervous that ink might drip somewhere. So I am going to very carefully, I think what I'm going to do is hold the eyedropper over my water jar and then dip my kakimori nib. And I'm being intentional with not showing you the name of the ink, because if you would like to take a second and try to guess it before I write it, I welcome you to. You can use the timestamp feature. My husband picked out all three of these. I'm chuckling because, to be fair, he was thinking about getting me the alpaca gift set, but it sold out. It subsequently got restocked, but it sold out. Goodness, now I'm writing birthday. My mind. Well, I might as well just have fun with it. Birthday ink. 2024. Anyway, so he was going to get the alpaca set. I had pointed out that there were two colors that I really liked in the alpaca set, but that there were a couple that just weren't necessarily my taste. And let's make sure I can write Birmingham. And so I had commented to him, go ahead and pick other inks. I love Birmingham Pen Company. So just pick other inks and just get alpaca colors. And this is the one he got. All right, so this is called Tesla Coil. And if you are someone that watches my other videos, perhaps my planning videos, I have mentioned my husband has a Tesla. So when he saw this ink color name, he could not help himself. And so for that, obviously, I love it because he picked it out for me. It is a bright and punchy blue. So bright. But then it has this really intense red sheen to it that almost makes it look like it's a purple in certain lights. So I'm going to let it dry, and then I'll move it in the light so that you can see what it looks like. All right. Oh, I should. Yeah, I'll do that after. I need to swatch it in my Wearing Gold color swatch book, because that's where I, what is the word? Catalog my inks. I rode my bike to and from work today, and I did an all-day restraint training or de-escalation training, and so it was over an 8-mile bike ride there, over an 8-mile bike ride home, and I talked and ran a training all day, so I am utterly exhausted. I was falling asleep on the couch just a bit ago and had to force myself to get up. So my word recall is a bit on the struggle bus today. Plus, with all of the awesome birthday things that I've been doing, I'm just tired. So, yeah, bear with me. So this one, again, if you have a guess, go ahead and add it soon because I'm about to say it. It is called Robin's Egg, which I think is really fitting. This is a really nice, pleasant light blue. And so the reason he chose this is we met each other in college while he was playing a game of Beirut or beer pong. Some college communities call it. And so over the course of our senior year of college and the first few years out of college, we would continue to play beer pong with college friends and such. And he would always say, give me feedback on my throw and say, throw it lighter, like a robin's egg into the nest. And it got to a point where over the course of years, he would start to speak and I'd go, yeah, robin's egg, got it. So that's why he chose this ink. And it has a really lovely label with a little robin on it. And you can see the little blue robin's eggs. So I love that it has, that these inks have meaning. They have a story. And it's something I will think about when I use them and such. Now this next one, his rationale for getting it was he just liked the name. So again, take a moment, throw your guess in if you have one. All right, so this one is called Sunset Blush. Which I do think sunset is a really lovely name to describe this ink. It's so pretty. I did different spacing with this one. That's okay. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. So it's this really, really, really pretty peachy color. It's gorgeous. And then where it pools, I don't know that I have the words to describe it. That's a really beautiful color. I'm just going to pop this out so that that's not adding any distraction. And let's take a look at it. Hopefully I can catch the red sheen on the Tesla coil. And hopefully I can also catch that it comes across a little blurple-ish, a little bluish purple, but it has that really bright blue. I actually want to compare this to Diamine Polar Glow, as well as, I think there was another one that I recently got from Zen of the Pen. Colorverse Bow Shock. That's another one that I'd want to compare it to. So that might be coming up in a 3 inks relatively soon. But it's very, very sheeny, very sheeny. And I think about Karina Loves to Plan. She actually, and this to me sounds very uncomfortable, but she has an actual kind of physical reaction to really heavily sheening inks to a point where it's uncomfortable for her to use them, and really the discomfort comes from looking at them after writing with them. um, so I don't know that she would love this ink, um, but I'm also saying that after just swatching it. But even when I move the page around, that sheen pops. It is shiny, shiny, shiny. Robin's egg is beautiful. There's a little bit of shading in there that you can see in the writing sample, and you can also see it in these thicker lines where at the end it's definitely different, the little pooling. And then Sunset Blush is really gorgeous. I am already thinking about the pens that I want to put this in. Perhaps my Leonardo Momento Zero Grande Angel Skin. I think it would match that really well. But I also am just interested in, given that I really like fine and extra fine inks, kind of how that would write in general. So that might be getting inked up on the sooner end. But these are my 3 birthday inks this year. I am so appreciative that my husband took the time to shop at Birmingham Pen Company, and that he thoughtfully picked out these inks, because that just makes it meaningful in a different way. So, all right. Thank you for watching. If you stuck around to the end, I really appreciate that. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.